Tell brothers and sisters, Black Power, giving all honor to the Creator, the ancestors, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul of the StreetLaw Soldiers, my father, my in-laws, my sister-in-law, my subscribers, my viewers, my donors, family members, and all of those who are fighting for the liberation and salvation of our black nation. As you can see, I'm down here on the waterfront. This is the same water, the Potomac River, where the devils, all your premier devils that are in history, your historic goddamn devils, George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, and all these other motherfucking devils that have sailed the Potomac from the 1600s on up with our ancestors, slaves, that were on these exact same waters. And so we want to pay homage to those who lost their lives out here, that drowned, that were thrown overboard due to certain illnesses that they contracted from this goddamn beast, and babies who were thrown overboard, grandmothers who were thrown overboard. It's an auction block. If you can see across the water where that fucking Holocaust, so-called Holocaust memorial is located, the auction block, the actual auction blocks at L'fant Plaza still exists there today. And what happens when our ancestors were brought down the Atlantic Ocean, they're connected to the Chesapeake Bay, they're connected to the Potomac River, that led to the auction blocks here on the waterfront of Washington, D.C. is where the auctions were held. Auctions were usually held mid-morning, daily. Every time the ships docked and ported, they would have auctions the following day. And that will give slave masters, they will give these devils time to fix our ancestors up, grease them up with lard, try to cover up the lashes of the whip that they endured during their voyage from West Africa to here. And so the auctions would go on and last sometimes for hours, depending on how many of our ancestors were being sold and auctioned off that day. Sometimes it would be 5 to 10, sometimes it would run up in the 50s, sometimes to 100 of our ancestors a day. And so we pay homage to them. We have to give them honor, we have to give them respect. For if it weren't for them, most of us would have never existed. So when you hear these niggas like Steve Harvey, Snoop Dogg, and them talking about they don't give a damn about slavery, and they're tired of seeing slave movies, they're tired of the reenactment of the African Holocaust, which is one of the greatest atrocity that existed in mankind, that it pisses you off. Because how would you niggas be here if it weren't for our ancestors fighting back, taking all sorts of abuse, beatings, and rapes for your existence? I'm going to do something on the Central Park 5 as well. I'm going to be talking about the brothers and what they're doing now, how it went down, who were all involved, how they were set up and framed just to close the case of how this white woman was looked up as some type of goddess in unblemished Becky, who some niggas had to pay for this situation. And what are they doing today? How these people are still being condemned when they were exonerated, found innocent beyond 500 reasonable shadows of a doubt. And while I'm down here celebrating also with my brother-in-law's mother, they give an annual dinner and cookout for Miss Blake every year. And so we honor that elder. She was in her 90s when she made the ascension. But also I'm here by the water for my sister-in-law, Maldisa Ajimanj, who transitioned yesterday, and to stand by the water to gather strength for myself, to make that connection with her, because she was a water bearer. And you know, to honor her and to cherish her memory and to continue the legacy and the mission that she was set upon by the creator, creators, God, and the ancestors. I also want you all to pay close attention to the things that are about to happen in terms of this election, the selection, not the election, the selection. I'm also going to be digging hard. You'll hear me discuss this over and over and over again about medical apartheid, about the opioid conspiracy. The opioid conspiracy. It's a conspiracy to us, but it's an addiction to white America. See, it was okay when the dope was in the hood. It was okay for the brothers and sisters to OD. It was okay for the brothers and sisters to get 100 years in jail for possession or distribution. But now that this shit has spilled over into suburbia white America, now it's an epidemic. Also, something that I didn't mention. You see those devils, you see them goddamn savages going down the Potomac. Because this weekend in Washington, D.C. is this gay pride bullshit where these faggots, these dick-eating motherfucking faggots, these butchy-ass motherfucking white bitches, you know, are parading all over Washington, D.C., in the middle of the streets. You know, you have crackers and niggas holding hands, kissing and all this bullshit. We witnessed this shit early on today on my street. These motherfucking faggots are holding hands, kissing. Motherfucking niggas got pocketbooks and purses and fucking heels on, riding these goddamn rented bicycles, screaming. These mohawk haircuts and these V-shaped shape-ups. You know, the arrow pointing with the arrow. The shape-up with the arrow pointing straight to the ass. You know, and it is so goddamn disgusting. And this is one of the most highly respected fucking events of the year. Thanks to your brother, the mulatto, Barack Obama, who signed and put $1.3 billion into this gay shit, this LGBT shit, this men marrying men bullshit that he signed. And one thing about Trump, this racist this racist, wig-wearing, fat, sloppy, German Shepherd smelling motherfucking devil, he can't stand these motherfucking fags either. So, you know, most erring motherfuckers, you know, they are against the homosexuality as well. But at the same time, you know, thanks to your half-black president, and that's another thing, y'all keep saying this black president shit. This man was half black. I'll say 35 to 40% black. His mother's white. He came out of a white womb. So you all need to stop saying the first African American, the first black president, the first mulatto, the first half white president. Because when you talk about this presidency shit, now Roland Martin, you know, this Porky Pig talking motherfucker, he's going to be promoting and endorsing Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, or Joe Biden. 3 more devils that will give us the same amount of hell, if not more. See, this is going to be the kicker. You all think when you get Trump out of office that you getting a breath of fresh air, you'll be able to breathe. I beg to differ. You'll be able to breathe for about 2 months. And then here comes these liberal Democrat devils. These liberal Democrat devils who will ensure our destruction will be in full swing in 2020, from 2020 on out. You can count on that. You can count on mass incarceration going up another 50 to 100%. You can count on police terrorism taking a hell of an increase, for these devils will be pissed off if Trump is not in office. See, while Trump was in office, that was our opportunity to tear this motherfucker up. To tear this motherfucker up. Because this cracker is all about war. He is all about war. He is all about the annihilation of the black man and woman on the planet Earth. And see, a lot of you niggas are about the annihilation of your brothers and sisters on the planet Earth. Participating in your own destruction. Keep making these movies about killing niggas, killing niggas, killing niggas, killing niggas, killing niggas, die nigga, die nigga, die nigga, die. None of you saying kill a cracker, die cracker, die cracker, die. None of you. None of you. And then when someone says something about it, they're wrong and they're a bigot and all this bullshit. Bigotry is in charge of this goddamn country. Who in the fuck you think calls all the shots? Nothing but motherfucking bigots and white motherfucking supremacists. And so some of you niggas who think that everything is okay because you got a pissy ass motherfucking job, a bootlicking motherfucking gig, that everything is gonna be okay. That it's not as bad as it was, that we've come a long way. From slavery to civil rights, we have fell back 50 motherfucking steps. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. White supremacy is in full swing like never before today. We got the most meanest, vicious goddamn Aryan motherfucker in the White House since Woodrow Wilson, since Andrew Jackson, who killed millions of our African natives, what you call the Native Americans, the Indians, who was just scalping black people from fucking Boston, Massachusetts to fucking Miami, Florida. And that's why I honor Toussaint Louverture Boukman Dessalines for putting in that motherfucking work, for giving these goddamn devils, Napoleon, that motherfucking work. And then all you niggas gotta say is, what, you watch TMZ and watch these motherfucking homosexuals sit there and you know, water down your energy, making you think that it's some hope for your motherfucking situation when it isn't. Right now, we are in dire straits. We are in a hopeless motherfucking situation. These devils have damn near invaded Washington, D.C. And what do you niggas do? What do you niggas do? Nothing. Sit there and talk that equality bullshit. You know, that the black man is killing. We killing each other. Yeah, that's true. But who's the motherfucking culprit behind all this bullshit? You know, when are you gonna wake up? This goddamn country is still supposed to be blood soaked from the Sandra Bland execution, from the Sandra Bland lynching. This country is still supposed to be blood soaked. But you know, all these so-called motherfucking organizations, the NOI, which don't do nothing, the NAACP, which don't do nothing. You know, if Malcolm and Khalid were still here, the Black Panther Party, the Nation of Islam would be on fire. They would be crushing motherfuckers and taking names. Plain and simple. But now every time they do something, we have a goddamn summit. Sit down with these $1,000 plate goddamn banquets and dinners and talk this goddamn rhetoric and this boot-licking bullshit all day, and why our babies are continually dying each and every motherfucking day in the streets like goddamn animals. And all you motherfuckers want to worry about is these motherfucking bogus goddamn agendas that all you motherfuckers have. John Lewis, John Conyers, Charlie Rangel, Al Sharpton, Jesse, Farrakhan, all of you going around hugging Father Flagan and all this bullshit. You know, and this motherfucking Scientology bullshit. Instead of dealing with the motherfucking matter at hand, which is the system of racism, white motherfucking supremacy. You know, and these motherfucking crackers are looking at me. I don't give a fuck. The first one come over here, I'm gonna lay their motherfucker, I'm gonna bust their motherfucking ass. You know, they better keep walking for it get real out this motherfucker. But nevertheless, you know, you see these boats filled with goddamn homosexuals. They got the tinted windows. See, that's called a water taxi. Where these motherfuckers, that's a Uber boat. Where these motherfuckers on Gay Pride Day, they on the boat naked. Running through the goddamn boat naked. Sitting on each other's laps. You know, all this old nasty motherfucking shit that you're not gonna hear about on the news. You know, and because this shit is co-signed. This shit is co-signed where you have a day put aside for motherfuckers that eat dicks and eat niggas ball sacks and women that eat cunt licking motherfuckers. They got a special day for these motherfuckers where they parade and do whatever they want to do. Run down 14th Street naked and all this shit. And the police will pepper spray your motherfucker or tase you if you even say something about one of these motherfuckers. They had a motherfucker walking down the street dressed like Julius Caesar with the motherfucking helmet and all this shit on with no goddamn drawers. And the police on motorcycles was guarding this motherfucker. Yeah, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna be getting down with some more, cause I'm beginning to take this. The heat is being turned up in terms of what needs to be done. What needs to be done? Because I'm sick of the bullshit that is taking place, and the only thing we do as far as retaliate is kill each other. You're so comfortable killing each other because you hate yourself. You are nothing but a piece of shit, slave-thinking motherfucking coon. And you need to be dealt with. So, I'm going to be back with some more information shortly. But in the meantime, brothers and sisters, Hotep, Black Power.